How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Chainsaw Man episode review. Today's episode is episode 7, The Taste of a Kiss. Oh boy. Which kind of goes with this week. Given that tomorrow, as of this recording, is Thanksgiving. So before I go any further, please do not forget, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Be notified of more videos like this. Boy, oh boy, I want to tell you, first of all, I'm thankful for all of you joining me here today. Holy crap, talk about taste of a kiss. Makes me kind of want to spit a bit, because obviously you're here watching this because you've already seen this and you want to know my point of view on it, or maybe you just enjoy how I talk about this series. But my God, the taste of the kiss is so gross because when Denji does get that kiss, it is a barf-filled kiss. Literally, she tongue kissed him. He's like, "Oh man, her tongue's melting." My he's like, "Wait a minute, it's puke." Yeah, this makes him puke. Ugh. But you're probably saying to yourself, "Wait a minute, so they made it out alive, right?" Yeah, they did. That fight with the Eternity Devil, quite interesting. Since concepts like eternity can be devils, right? Not just objects or animals. Things like eternity. So it makes you wonder about other stuff. Remember, what? Power is the blood fiend. So blood is a thing, though. But got things like eternity. I'm wondering if there's an infinity devil, which is kind of cool when you think about it. Think about things like maybe there is an actual power devil. I don't know, just throw out something. Control devil. Wink for those who know. I like the concept. And the crazy thing is, so Denji's plan technically work. Like, he was fighting and he was losing because he was losing a lot of blood. And I love that Power even tells everybody, yeah, it's not good. His chainsaw is going to retract. Which, once he shows all this, they're all like, what the heck is he? Of course, Kobeni, she goes yata when he jumps over, which was translated into thank goodness. No, yata is like cheering in Japanese. But yeah, he was fighting this thing for 3 days straight. And what he did, well, he drank the devil's blood. Which devil blood apparently tastes like shit. To all devils hate to taste the devil blood. And it's crazy because while he's drinking, he's like, your blood tastes like shit, but you know what? I'm going to keep drinking it if it means I get to hear you squeal in pain. And just keeps going at it. And he calls himself a perpetual motion machine. A fucking perpetual motion machine. Which is insane. Because I didn't think Denji would even know what that is. Given that he's 16. It's confirmed with Little Party at the end. He's 16. Dude doesn't know how to read kanji. Which is sad because he's Japanese. So, kid is just going to town. And 3 days straight, it's over. It's 3 days since Aki had been stabbed. And I guess Himeno was watching the whole thing. It's crazy because she actually helped. Because when Denji had got his head punched and snapped, she used the ghost hand to pull his rip cord. Bro, this man put this thing through so much pain because he couldn't find his heart. And it says, you know what, this is my only weak spot. This is my heart. Just please kill me. I'm in so much pain. I apologize. And he's like, I was having fun. Just slice it. And everything is done. Incredible. The ending, well, the middle part of this episode was, Himeno saying, yeah, we got to have a get together. Because one, you need to find out from Makima what is the deal with Denji, because the devil knew him and wanted him specifically. The devil actually acted like it knew him. It actually did say, you've gotten so weak, chainsaws, that's what you reduced to. So there's more to Pochita than we knew. And during that one, and the reason why this whole party even has Makima in it, because Aki says that she's going on a trip to Kyoto to get reinforcements because more of these the devils want to attack Denji, and they want Denji. We're going to need some more help, right? And Himeno's like, well, the two rookies wanted him dead, so we need to, and they want to quit, so we need to repair this whole thing and convince them not to quit. And I love the line where Aki's like, you try to kill him too. And she's like, yeah, I know, right? These kids are so sensitive about anything. Why can't they just be bold for once? Himeno might be my favorite, kinda. Her barfing in that dude's mouth is so gross. Ugh. But yeah, she got drunk super quickly. Apparently, she is Miss Loosey Goosey when she drinks, because dude with no eyebrows tells Denji, yeah, she's made out with everybody here except for the rookies, which, okay. And this is actually some of these people's first time meeting Makima. So, quite interesting. One of the things that makes me say, man, with my forbidden knowledge that I shouldn't know, but I look stuff up. I just don't know how things get there. But with some of my forbidden knowledge, I really wish that Aki and Himeno were actually a thing. Because we even see in a flashback, like, she tries to get him to go to the private sector with her. Because again, Mr. Nobrows even says, yeah, we take all the devils that are way too tough for the private sector. And the short redhead girl who's there, I guess they're all Division 4. She goes, yeah, a lot of us are dropping, we drop like flies. No one who I started with is still alive. And her master, the sensei, dude has a long cut. It would be this side for you guys, but it is the left side of his mouth, and he gets super drunk. I guess that's where she gets it from. She got drinking from him, and Aki got smoking from her. And he says, well, again, the person that they were visiting, I think his name was Surashi, and there's Subaru, and there's Subaru, Shirashi, Kenichi, Sasaki. All of them had good heads on their shoulders, and Master here is saying that's what the devil. All sane devil hunters have something that the devils will try to use to get at, and if you have any type of fear from them, they naturally get power from it. That's quite an interesting thing, because it's not like the old saying, if you give in to fear, you'll lose and stuff like that. It's literally, if you fear them, you're giving them more strength, as we saw with Eternity, because as Kobeni and Arai started getting more and more frightened and started getting more manic, thing got bigger and bigger and stronger. So this was what makes Himeno believe that Denji can actually take out the gun devil, because devils fear a crazy human that they cannot predict. Very, very interesting. And what after Denji killed, because she says, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna go to sleep for a little bit because it's over. And she crawls in the bed with him, and she wraps her and she's pretty much cuddled up with him. Now, granted, she is offering sex to Denji at the end of this episode. She's very much still drunk, and she's still drinking. She carried Denji there because she barfed in his mouth, and dude, I think he almost swallowed. I think he swallowed, and he barfed right back, which Arai was able to bond with him. But I still think that in some alternate universe, Aki would not be obsessed with Makima, and they would be a thing because they seem kind of right for one another. Where am I at here? Denji was at such a crossroads. It's so funny. This stupid 16-year-old is thinking, like, I don't want her to see me get the kiss, but I want that kiss. I want that guaranteed kiss. So he changes the subject, which was okay. It worked. Still got barf in your mouth. Was it Kobeni is 20, Arai is 22. He has a contract with the Fox Devil. He says that because apparently the Fox Devil is friendly towards humans and has contracts with a bunch of devil hunters. And according to Himeno, yeah, she's down bad because she only lets the hot ones summon her with their hand. And I'm like, wow. Okay. But that is an interesting concept that I appreciate. And I do like that Kobeni kept her devil a secret Because again, Aki said, yeah, don't tell people in public who you're the devil you're contracted with, even though No Brow was telling them you're rookies, introduce yourself. He's saying, don't tell anybody you don't trust. You don't want that information coming back to haunt you, which is true. Because if, let's say, I'm contracted with the fire devil. Oh, all right, let's get a fire extinguisher. We know how to beat this guy. Exactly. And apparently there's a guy named Fushi there. All of his rookies died the day before. And he kept his fiend at home because his fiend can be scary in a setting, I guess a bar setting like that. Which he was jealous that power was much more, I can't remember. I gotta see what word he used. What was the word he used? I wanna say hospitable. Yeah, I think he said hospitable, which is just hilarious because she hoarded the sashimi, she hoarded the chicken, and short redheaded woman said, it's impressive that you don't have any bloodlust towards humans. Power is pretty cool. She says it's because of my high IQ. Oh, what is it? 100? I think I got 100 too. Oh no, it's 120 then. Fushi has 134, and the redhead teases him like, that must be high for you to remember it like that. And she goes, oh no, it's 500. Power's such a child, but I still like her more than Makima. I am interested in knowing what Kobeni's, her nickname Kobeni's devil is. A lot of people calling her the next Sakura, meaning, useless. People, it's so easy for people to hate female characters, I feel, because Arai was more of a bitch than she was. Actually, if anything, he was just as much as a whiny bitch as she was, if not more. But everybody wants to call her Sakura, not calling them Sakuras, just putting it out there. He was just as much as a punk ass. Only difference is he kind of sort of made amends with Denji while helping him while he was throwing up, because he says, I used to help my mom. I'm kind of an expert with stuff like this because I would help my mom when she would come home late from drinking all night. And he says, that doesn't mean, I'm a better devil hunter than you. He says, I'm kind of jealous. And Denji's like, you're jealous? Dude, my first kiss tasted like barf and you're jealous. So I that perspective of this 16-year-old brat is so interesting. So interesting. Aki's whole deal is finding the gun devil. Himeno's whole deal is finding the gun devil. But they're both still too sane. Aki is cool, caring, kind. Something else that Himeno had said in her flashback. So I'm gonna let you guys know. I don't care if this is a spoiler or not. I was trying to think, what is the time period? A lot of things in history have changed from the real world history. And this is an alternate 1990s. And that is made all the more clear based on the ending of this episode leading into the seventh ending song, where it's a CRTV. It's one of those old CR televisions, and it was kind of playing like an RPG. I love RPG because all the girls that have names were showing up in skimpy outfits and stuff like that. But yeah, that's kind of cool, right? In the real world, Denji probably would sleep with Himeno at this very moment. But for whatever reason, she's even pissed. She tells him, you can do better than a bitch like Makima. Like, I don't get it why you and Aki are so obsessed with her. Which, given how much this show seems to swerve, pretty sure there's something there with that. I'm pretty sure. I don't trust her. And I love that Aki goes, tell us what's the deal with Denji. Tell me what the deal is with Denji, because shortly after that last mission we saw, apparently a devil with a bunch of eyes, and he pulled out a small sliver. He's like, we're finding more gun devil flesh inside of other devils, and this is all happening as soon as Denji's here. So what's his secret? And she's like, well, if you can outdrink me, then I'll tell you. She says this. We got tall glasses. She downs the thing in one motion. Of course, Himeno joins in, but she's out, Aki's out, and she's still drinking. She paid for the tab, which is, I love that it's funny where Kobe goes, it's food tastes better when someone else pays for it. It's kind of true. Funny enough, outfit she's wearing was cute, and it was hand-me-down by her sister. She has 8 sisters. That means she only has one boy. That means she must come from a rural part of Japan. And on top of that, her parents must be of that mindset, right? So they probably don't give a shit about what happens to her. But she's never drank like that or had food like that because she sends all her money back home. Sad existence. Makes you wonder this is a world that is so chaotic and apocalyptic. This shit is just so sad. Right? Just And typically I don't like shows like that, but you hooked me in the first 3 episodes. I have to see how this crap plays out now. I mean, I have to at this point. But yeah, the ending is as happy as I feel that this show is going to get. Is as happy as it's going to get. Period. Trying to think if there's any other important parts. No, that's it. I sincerely hope that we get to see more devils that have concepts and not just things. But eternity, like, come on, that's pretty damn cool. Which makes me think, why someone should have. It's too bad that the Eternity Devil had something against the Chainsaw Devil, because, man, it would have been kind of interesting to be like, hey, I make a contract with you, even though it looks like your power is to warp reality. But that's about it. I'm going to give this episode 4 out of 5. Every episode feels fresh and different. The passage of time was done kind of quickly, just kind of skipping ahead a bit, which I guess that's a good thing. You really don't need to spend days on end on things, but it's the barf for me that took this down. But Himeno being, I get it. Their line of work is horrible. It just makes me wonder, why do people actually keep doing it? Is it just to feel safer? But then if you actually have a fear of the devils, a lot of them get stronger. I don't get it. But anyway, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. And I thank you once again. Please, for this holiday weekend, be safe. Be good to yourself, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk. With all of the people that we have lost and all the craziness going on, I ask you to please be safe. I also tell you, like I always say, speak to somebody, talk to somebody. There's somebody who would rather speak to you today than miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I'm so serious about that. I got social medias down there. If you want to talk to me, please, I'm available. Above all, I know the holidays can be a tough time for people. That's why I said what I said before. Just be safe, enjoy yourself, and that's all. So enjoy your Turkey Day. Enjoy your Indigenous People Day. And I will most definitely see you guys next time. Chainsaw Man out.